Hey everyone, happy Saturday. I'm here to do a little bit of a yoga flow, kind of more about deep stretching. I'm outside today. It was really nice, kind of humid, but get your yoga mat, put your cozies on, and get started. So we're gonna sit down on our mats. I have my paper here. If I look at it, just keep what you're doing. So we're gonna sit here. We're gonna have a tall spine. We're either going to go into a feet palms together, whatever they're called, soles, and sit like this if you're comfortable with it, or if you're more comfortable with crisscrossing. I'm gonna do crisscross. We're gonna sit here, tall spine, close your eyes, and we'll be doing 5 big breaths here. Make sure to keep your shoulders down. And when you inhale, inflate your belly so it goes outwards and up through your body. Make sure to have an audible breath through your mouth. So closed mouth, inhale. Audible exhale. Find your rhythm. And here we're gonna cross our feet. If you had them crossed, we're just gonna switch them around. Do 5 more breaths here. If you have your soles together, just keep breathing. Keep your eyes closed. Now we're going to inhale and roll our neck around, whichever way feels comfortable first. Make sure you keep your chin down as you roll it around, those shoulders down, spine tall. Go nice and slow. Feel every little stretch of your neck as it goes down. Feel it in the back of your spine. As you come up, feel your throat stretch. And when we come back up to the top, we'll switch directions, go the other way. Make sure you're still breathing, feeling your stomach expand outwards. Exhaling audibly. Go at whatever speed you're comfortable with. And as we get back to the top, we're going to get into tabletop position. So make sure our hands are flat against our mat, our feet pointed downwards on our mat. Let's have a flat back, start in neutral position, and as we inhale, we'll bring our spine up. And exhale. Bring it down, belly button to the ground, chin high. do this for about 5 breaths. Get into your own rhythm of breaths. This will be my last one here. We'll be getting into puppy pose now, so go back to neutral spine. Walk back a little bit on your mat. Make sure your hands reach towards the front of your mat. Put our forehead down, and as we inhale, we're going to lift our shoulders up, and as we exhale, we'll bring them down. Inhale, up, exhale, down towards the mat. Inhale, exhale, and we're gonna stay in this position as we move and walk our hands. We're gonna walk our hands back, just kidding, a little bit to get into the child's pose. We'll be all the way down, forehead on the mat, arms extended. Feel that body stretch forward. We'll start to shift our arms to the right here, keeping our body facing forward, but just our arms are moving towards the right side. So we get a stretch along the left side of our body there. And we'll have a couple breaths here. And move back towards the center, passing it to go to the left side here, getting a stretch along the right rib cage. Move them all the way back towards the center. We're going to go back into our child's pose here. Keep our right arm straight. Take our left arm, cross it under, and put our head down. Feel that stretch there. And our shoulders. And then we'll crisscross, so go back to your center and take your right arm and go under, keeping your left arm straight. And then we're gonna come back up and tuck our toes under. Sorry, this is fine. Tuck our toes under, extend our right foot back straight. Here, I'll come up on my mat so you can see. Extend our right toe straight, get kind of a calf stretch there. Bring it back. We're just gonna get the blood flowing back into our legs here. Do each leg twice. So now we're gonna tuck our toes under and we're gonna sit on our heels. I'm gonna face this way, but that's what we're gonna have look like. So sitting here on our heels, toes tucked under, sit straight and tall. Remember, shoulders down. We're gonna sit here for a couple breaths. You should feel the blood moving in your toes, a little bit of intensity. Here we're gonna bring our arms up above our head and clench our fists and then release, keeping our palms and our fingers spread, clenching and releasing to feel the burn up here and below us. Keep breathing. Increase the speed of your grasps. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release down. We're gonna come back to the tops of our feet like this. Tops of our feet. Should feel the blood flowing through our feet here. We're gonna bring our left arm forward and our right arm back. And then we're gonna go up, over, and switch. So our right arm is forward and our left arm is back. From here, we're gonna reach up and inhale on our way up and exhale on our switch. Inhale up, exhale switch. Inhale up, exhale switch. Inhale up, exhale switch. One more. Inhale up, exhale switch. Bringing our arms back down. We're gonna go back into our tabletop position. Shake our feet out a little bit. And we're gonna tuck our toes under. Keep our hips high, go into downward dog. And make sure our feet are planted now on the mat. As we're in downward dog, we should not be able to see our heels. Feel that stretch in your quads. Spread your thumbs from your hands if you can as you're pressing into them. Try and get the feeling of lifting your toes off the mat to get a feel in your hamstrings a little more. We're gonna roll our biceps in and out. In and out. In and out. We're gonna walk our feet forward a little bit, bend our knees, take our opposite hand, our left hand to our right ankle, and pull the elbow back. Bend your knee if you need a little more. Oh my gosh, there's an ant on my toe. Hold on. Keep doing. Clench your hands again. Take your right hand, hold your left ankle, pull that elbow back. This way I'll be forward towards the camera for you. Gonna plant my hands there, and we're gonna walk our hands to our feet, bend our knees a little bit, opposite hand to opposite elbow. Swing here if you feel comfortable. If you're gonna do that, straighten your legs a little bit. Just let gravity pull you downwards. From here, on our breath, we'll inhale a little bit and then lower into a forward fold. Grab our back ankles if we can. Try to straighten our legs as much as possible. Go down as far as you can into this forward fold. If you can tuck your chin into your stomach, that's best. But if all you can get is here like I can, that is okay too. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Now we're going to plant our hands, walk them forward, lower our legs back into a plank. Stay here for 3 breaths. Keep your chin forward, feel that burn. And lower down. Here we're going to extend our right arm this way, so to the side, face the left. We're going to take our right leg, JK, our left leg, and cross it over. Bring that leg back down, your arm back in. We're gonna put our left arm out to the side, face our right, Take our right leg, cross it over. Go back. We're gonna go back into our plank pose and fold back into a child's pose and go upward into a downward dog. Planting our feet and hands, making sure our fingers are spread apart. We're going to take a step with our right foot to the outside of our right hand. Press into a deep hip stretch here. Make sure your chin and your chest are trying to get up while you're pressing up. Release your knee to the floor. Keep a flat foot underneath. If you can, here you can take your elbows to the floor if you want a deeper stretch. Just let your hips sink down. Staying on your hands here, we're gonna roll our front foot here to the outer edge of the foot so our knee goes out a little bit. Then we're gonna pull our left foot up, go back with our right hand and grab it and pull here. There's a lot going on here. Just make sure you just keep breathing. We're going to release back onto our feet. Go backwards into downward dog. Pedal it out a little bit. And then we're going to step with our left foot to the outside of our left hand here. Make sure our hands are planted, still fingers spread apart. Chest high, chin high. Pressing our hips to the floor or the ground, wherever you are. And stay here for a couple breaths. Press your knee to the floor here, foot down like this. Remember, if you can get down to your elbows here on your mat to stretch, do that. Or stay up. Just make sure you keep pressing your hips downwards and your chest upwards. Now we're gonna turn that left foot outside. Make sure you're on the outer edge of your foot now. Bend that right knee. Go back with your left hand. Grab it with your left hand and breathe here. We're going to release here. Come down onto our shins, cross our feet. Go down into our butt, swing our feet forward so they're straight in front of us. Shake them out a little bit. We're going to reach our arms up high and then fold forward. Make sure we're reaching our chest forward, not just our hands. You can grab your feet, that's good, hold them there, or your ankles. While you're there, try to keep your chest going forward, but you can put your forehead to your shins. Hinging at the hips. On a breath in, come up a little bit and then fold forward even farther, but gently. So make sure that everything is just falling where it should, but you feel that stretch. We're gonna come back up here. We're gonna put our feet on the ground, bend our legs, feet on the floor, slowly release downwards towards your mat. I need to read this, sorry. We're going to spread our feet here on our mat, outwards here, and keep our arms in a goalpost formation on the ground, lying back. Put our knees up here. My bad, they were supposed to stay up. While our arms are in goalpost, and we're gonna rock them spread apart from side to side here, to the left side, center, and to the right side. Make sure you're feeling your body, like your lower back, pressing into the ground as you're rolling here. Let every bit of your body touch the ground. When you get back to your right side, hold it there. And then cross center to the left side and hold it there. Go back into center. We're gonna bring our knees to our chest here. Tuck our forehead in. And then we'll release everything outwards very slowly, bringing our legs out long, spread apart, palms down into corpse pose. Feel your chest and your stomach rise with your breath. Hold at the top. And then exhale. You can lose control of your breath now. Just go into your natural rhythm. Listen to the sound of the wind and the birds. Me getting bitten by ants as I sit here. Stay here in this position, breathing until you are ready. I'm not the one to tell you that you're ready. Listen to your body. If you feel relaxed, sit here for 20 more minutes. But if you're ready now, slowly sit up. Ooh. And I'll sit in this pose and I will say positive affirmations, blessed time, stay safe, and as they say, namaste.